In the silence of your mind, where the shadows of doubt and betrayal linger, you must remember a fundamental truth. Trust and respect are not commodities to be given away lightly. These two qualities are sacred, earned through actions and character, bestowed only upon those who prove themselves worthy. They are the pillars upon which our interactions with the world stand, and giving them away indiscriminately can lead to pain and disappointment. Thus, it is imperative to discern who truly deserves these gifts as we navigate the complex labyrinth of life. In a world rife with deception and self-interest, it is crucial to recognize that not everyone you encounter merits your trust and respect. Trust is a fragile thing, easily shattered by betrayal, and respect, once given, can be difficult to withdraw. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism teaches us to be judicious in our judgments and careful in our dealings with others. By following this timeless philosophy, we can identify the types of individuals who, by their very nature, do not deserve our trust and respect, thus safeguarding our inner peace and integrity. Firstly, beware of those who are perpetually dishonest. These individuals weave a web of lies and deceit, manipulating others for their gain. Their words and actions are incongruent, leaving a trail of broken promises and shattered trust. Stoicism advises us to value honesty and integrity, recognizing that those who lack these virtues are not worthy of our trust. Secondly, avoid those who are consistently disrespectful. Disrespect can manifest in many forms, from dismissive attitudes to outright hostility. People who habitually undermine others, belittle their achievements, or disregard their feelings show a profound lack of respect. According to Stoic teachings, respect is a mutual exchange, and those who fail to offer it should not receive it in return. Thirdly, steer clear of the overly self-centered. These individuals place their desires and needs above all else, often at the expense of others. Their actions are driven by self-interest, with little regard for the impact on those around them. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of considering the common good and acting with empathy and compassion. Those who are incapable of such consideration do not merit our trust and respect. Furthermore, be cautious of the unreliable. These people frequently fail to keep their commitments, leaving others in a lurch. Their unpredictability creates chaos and instability, eroding trust over time. Stoic philosophy teaches us the value of reliability and consistency, traits that are essential in building and maintaining trust. The unreliable, therefore, are unworthy of our confidence. Additionally, watch out for the envious. Envy is a corrosive emotion that can drive people to undermine and sabotage others. Those who harbor envy are often incapable of genuine support and friendship, as their desire for what others have blinds them to the virtues of those they envy. Stoicism encourages us to rise above envy and appreciate the successes of others. Those who cannot do so are not deserving of our respect. Number 1. The Deceivers. In the realm of human interaction, there exist those who master the art of deception, cloaking their true intentions with a veil of lies and false promises. These individuals, often appearing trustworthy and sincere, can effortlessly manipulate and mislead, leaving us vulnerable to their deceit. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This profound insight underscores the critical need for vigilance in guarding our minds and spirits against the corrupting influence of deceitful individuals. The deceptive nature of these people can profoundly impact our trust in others. When we fall prey to their manipulation, it taints our perception of those around us, casting a shadow of doubt even on the genuinely trustworthy. This erosion of trust not only affects our relationships, but also our sense of security and emotional well-being. We must remember that allowing deceit to infiltrate our minds can lead to a cycle of suspicion and cynicism, ultimately staining our souls with negativity. To safeguard ourselves against such deceit, it is essential to develop a keen sense of discernment. This involves carefully observing the actions and behaviors of those we interact with, rather than simply taking their words at face value. Genuine intentions are often revealed through consistent and honorable actions, while deception tends to be exposed through inconsistencies and contradictions. By paying close attention to these signs, we can better protect ourselves from falling victim to false promises. Furthermore, cultivating inner strength and resilience is crucial in the face of deception. When we are grounded in our values and principles, it becomes harder for deceitful individuals to sway us. This inner fortitude acts as a shield, enabling us to remain steadfast and unwavering, even in the presence of manipulative forces. By staying true to ourselves and our beliefs, we can navigate through the murky waters of deception with confidence and clarity. It is also important to surround ourselves with individuals who exhibit genuine integrity and honesty. These trustworthy companions serve as a source of support and encouragement, reinforcing our ability to recognize and resist deception. By fostering relationships built on mutual respect and authenticity, we create a network of allies who help us maintain our vigilance and preserve our sense of trust. Moreover, practicing self-awareness and reflection can help us identify any susceptibility to deception within ourselves. By regularly examining our thoughts and emotions, we can uncover any underlying vulnerabilities that may make us more prone to being deceived. This introspective process allows us to strengthen our mental defenses and make conscious choices to protect our well-being. Number 2. The manipulators. Manipulators are individuals who skillfully bend others to their will, driven by selfish gains and personal agendas. These people thrive on controlling others, often using deceit, charm, and subtle psychological tactics to achieve their objectives. Their influence can be insidious, gradually eroding your sense of self and autonomy if you are not vigilant. Understanding the nature of manipulators is the first step in protecting yourself from their detrimental impact. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, offers timeless wisdom on this subject. He asserts, "He who is not a good servant will not be a good master." This profound statement underscores the importance of integrity and respect in leadership and interactions. A person who cannot serve others with honesty and humility will never be a true leader. Those who manipulate lack genuine respect for others, as their primary focus is on their own gain, not on mutual benefit or collaboration. Their leadership is hollow, built on exploitation rather than mutual respect. To protect yourself from manipulators, it is crucial to discern their motives. Recognize that their seemingly benevolent actions often mask a deeper, self-serving intent. They may present themselves as allies, mentors, or friends, but their true aim is to control and exploit. By understanding their underlying intentions, you can better guard against their influence. Manipulators often study their targets, identifying weaknesses and vulnerabilities to exploit. Being aware of this can help you remain cautious and discerning in your interactions. Respect cannot exist where manipulation thrives. Genuine respect is built on mutual understanding, trust, and a shared sense of purpose. Manipulators, by contrast, undermine these foundations, fostering environments of suspicion and mistrust. In such settings, true respect and meaningful relationships cannot flourish. Relationships built on manipulation are inherently unequal, with one party always seeking to dominate the other. This imbalance creates a toxic dynamic, stifling true connection and growth. Standing firm against manipulators requires both courage and clarity of mind. You must remain steadfast in your principles and values, refusing to be swayed by their cunning tactics. This involves setting clear boundaries and asserting your autonomy, even in the face of pressure or persuasion. By doing so, you preserve your integrity and self-respect. Boundaries are essential in maintaining your sense of self and preventing others from taking advantage of you. Clearly defined limits act as a shield against manipulation. It is also essential to cultivate self-awareness and emotional resilience. Manipulators often prey on insecurities and vulnerabilities, using them as leverage to control their targets. By strengthening your self-awareness and emotional fortitude, you become less susceptible to their machinations. This inner strength enables you to maintain your autonomy and resist manipulation. Emotional resilience allows you to stay calm and composed, even when faced with manipulative tactics, ensuring that you do not react impulsively or fall into their traps. Number 3. The self-absorbed. The self-absorbed are those individuals who are entirely consumed by their own importance, viewing themselves as the center of the universe while disregarding the needs and feelings of others. These individuals believe their time, opinions, and desires take precedence over everything else. They are often oblivious to the contributions and sacrifices made by those around them, and their self-centered behavior alienates them from meaningful connections and genuine respect. Engaging with such people can be draining and demoralizing, as their constant need for validation and attention leaves little room for mutual growth and understanding. Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher, wisely observed, "No man can have a peaceful life who thinks too much about lengthening it." This statement underscores the futility of excessive self-concern and the anxiety it breeds. The self-absorbed, in their relentless pursuit of personal significance, construct a mental prison from which they cannot escape. Their fixation on their own lives and legacies blinds them to the richness of the present moment and the value of authentic relationships. This obsession with self-preservation leads to a life filled with stress and discontent, far removed from the tranquility and fulfillment they seek. Allowing such self-absorbed individuals to dominate your life can be detrimental to your well-being and personal growth. They will drain your energy, overshadow your achievements, and potentially drag you into their vortex of narcissism and insecurity. By placing undue importance on their needs and opinions, you risk diminishing your own sense of self-worth and direction. It's crucial to recognize the destructive influence they can wield and to protect yourself from their negative impact. Instead of succumbing to the toxic presence of the self-absorbed, strive to elevate yourself by embracing humility and compassion. Humility involves acknowledging your own limitations and valuing the contributions of others. It fosters an environment of mutual respect and understanding, where people feel valued and appreciated for who they are. Compassion, on the other hand, allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, understanding their struggles and offering support without judgment. These qualities not only enhance your relationships, but also enrich your own life, bringing a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Cultivating humility and compassion also serves as a powerful antidote to arrogance. Arrogance is often rooted in insecurity and a desperate need for validation. By focusing on the needs of others and recognizing their worth, you diminish the hold that arrogance can have over you. This shift in perspective enables you to see beyond yourself and appreciate the broader tapestry of human experience. It allows you to contribute positively to the lives of others and to find joy in their successes and happiness. Number 4. The betrayers. Betrayal cuts deeper than any physical wound, leaving scars that are often invisible but eternally profound. It is a wound inflicted not by the hand, but by the heart, and its pain is magnified by the trust that preceded it. Cicero, the great Roman philosopher and statesman, once said, "Nothing is more noble, nothing more venerable than fidelity." These words capture the essence of why betrayal is so devastating. It violates the sacred bond of trust that holds relationships together, be it friendship, love, or loyalty. When someone we trust betrays us, they shatter the foundation of our relationship, leaving us to pick up the pieces and rebuild our sense of security. This act of treachery reveals the true character of the betrayer, showing them to be unworthy of the respect and faith we once placed in them. The pain of betrayal is not just about the act itself, but about the loss of the connection and the disillusionment that follows. It forces us to question our judgment and our ability to trust others. However, from the ashes of betrayal, we can rise stronger and more resilient. It is a harsh but effective teacher, reminding us to be more discerning in whom we place our faith. We learn to value fidelity more deeply and to recognize the red flags that we may have ignored before. This cautiousness is not about becoming cynical, but about protecting ourselves from future harm. It is about understanding that while trust is a beautiful gift, it must be earned and not given lightly. The betrayal teaches us to set boundaries and to be mindful of the intentions of others. It encourages us to observe actions rather than just words and to look for consistency in character. True loyalty is shown not in grand gestures but in everyday actions, in the small moments of support and honesty. By paying attention to these details, we can better gauge who is worthy of our trust and who is not. Moreover, experiencing betrayal can lead to profound personal growth. It challenges us to confront our vulnerabilities and to develop a stronger sense of self-reliance. We learn to find strength within ourselves rather than relying solely on others. This inner fortitude becomes our shield, protecting us from the emotional harm that betrayal can cause. In reflecting on betrayal, we must also consider our own capacity for fidelity. Are we true to our word? Do we uphold the trust that others place in us? By striving to embody the nobility of fidelity that Cicero spoke of, we not only become better individuals but also set an example for others. In a world where trust is often broken, being a person of unwavering loyalty can inspire and uplift those around us. Ultimately, betrayal is a painful but transformative experience. It strips away illusions and reveals truths that we may have been reluctant to face. Through the suffering it brings, we gain wisdom and clarity, becoming more discerning and resilient. In the end, betrayal teaches us the invaluable lesson that while trust is precious, it must be bestowed with care and guarded with vigilance. Number 5. The Hypocrites. In the realm of human interaction, few actions are as corrosive as hypocrisy. Those who preach virtue yet practice vice not only betray their own principles, but also erode the very foundation of trust and integrity that binds society. The hypocrisy of such individuals creates a chasm between their words and actions, making it difficult to discern their true intentions. When leaders and influencers, who are expected to embody ethical conduct, fall into hypocrisy, they disillusion those who look up to them and perpetuate a cycle of mistrust and cynicism. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, championed the importance of living in harmony with nature and adhering to virtue as a guiding principle. For Zeno, virtue was not merely a theoretical concept, but a practical way of life. It meant that one's actions should consistently reflect one's beliefs and values. Hypocrites, by their very nature, distort this harmony, creating discord between their outward declarations and inner motivations. They stand in stark opposition to the Stoic ideal of congruence between thought and deed. Living in accordance with nature, as Zeno proposed, involves an unwavering commitment to truth and authenticity. It means striving for a life where actions and words are inextricably linked, reinforcing each other in a seamless expression of one's character. Hypocrites, however, shatter this coherence, presenting a facade that is incongruent with their true selves. This dissonance not only affects their personal integrity, but also disrupts the social fabric by fostering an environment of deceit and falsehood. To navigate a world where hypocrisy is prevalent, it is crucial to cultivate discernment. Pay attention not just to what people say, but to what they do. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Similarly, it is not what people claim to be, but their actions that reveal their true nature. Respect and admiration should be reserved for those whose deeds are consistent with their proclamations, for they are the ones who truly embody virtue. In recognizing and addressing hypocrisy, we must also turn inward and examine our own lives. Self-awareness and self-regulation are key aspects of Stoic practice. Are there areas where our actions do not align with our stated values? By confronting our own inconsistencies, we can strive to live more authentically and set a positive example for others. The journey towards virtue begins with self-examination and a commitment to align our actions with our principles. Respect should be shown only to those whose actions align with their words. It is through such alignment that trust is built and maintained. As Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic, observed, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By embodying this principle, we can navigate the complexities of social interactions with integrity and foster relationships grounded in mutual respect and trust. Number 6. The Cowards. In the arena of life, you will encounter individuals who crumble under pressure, abandoning their principles at the first sign of difficulty. These fearful souls, often referred to as cowards, reveal their true nature when tested. They lack the resilience to withstand the storms of life, choosing instead to seek the path of least resistance. Such individuals do not deserve your admiration, for they embody a weakness that hinders true growth and character development. Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, profoundly stated, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This wisdom encapsulates the essence of courage and the importance of facing life's challenges head-on. Just as a gem requires the abrasive process of polishing to reveal its true beauty, a person must endure trials to refine their character and achieve greatness. It is through adversity that one discovers their inner strength and potential. True courage is not merely the absence of fear, but the steadfastness to hold on to one's principles even when the stakes are high. It is easy to stand firm when the seas are calm, but the true test of character emerges when the waves crash and the winds howl. Those who maintain their integrity in the face of adversity are the ones who truly embody the spirit of courage. They inspire others by their example and prove that fortitude and honor are possible even in the direst of circumstances. Surrounding yourself with individuals who face adversity with honor is crucial for your own growth. These are the people who will challenge you to rise above your fears and strive for excellence. Their presence acts as a beacon, guiding you towards a path of resilience and integrity. When you are in the company of such individuals, you are less likely to succumb to the temptations of cowardice, for their strength and determination are contagious. In contrast, those who abandon their principles under pressure can have a detrimental effect on your own resolve. Their actions can sow seeds of doubt and fear, weakening your own commitment to your values. By observing their failures, you may be tempted to take the easier path, one that leads away from true growth and fulfillment. Therefore, it is essential to be discerning about the company you keep, choosing those who uplift and inspire rather than those who falter and disappoint. It is important to recognize that everyone has moments of weakness, but it is the repeated choice to stand firm or falter that defines one's character. Those who consistently choose the path of courage, despite their fears, deserve admiration and respect. They understand that true strength lies in the ability to confront challenges and remain true to oneself. Their journey is marked by perseverance and an unwavering commitment to their principles, even when the going gets tough. Number 7. The greedy. Greed corrodes integrity and distorts values. It takes what should be pure and noble within a person and replaces it with an insatiable hunger for more money, more possessions, more power. This relentless pursuit leads individuals to forsake their principles and compromise their morals, all in the name of accumulating wealth. In this ceaseless chase, the essence of who they are begins to erode, leaving behind a hollow shell of a person who once valued honesty, compassion, and fairness. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, understood the perils of greed. He cautioned, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This profound wisdom sheds light on the true nature of wealth. It's not the abundance of material goods that defines one's richness, but the ability to find contentment and satisfaction with what one has. Those who can limit their desires and live within their means are truly wealthy, for they possess a wealth of spirit and character that no amount of money can buy. In a world obsessed with material success, it's crucial to respect those who prioritize virtue over wealth. These individuals understand that true fulfillment comes from living a life of purpose, guided by principles such as integrity, generosity, and empathy. They are the ones who, instead of hoarding wealth, use their resources to uplift others and make a positive impact in their communities. Their actions reflect a deep-seated belief that the greatest wealth lies in enriching the lives of others, rather than amassing riches for oneself. Conversely, we must be wary of those whose insatiable desire for more blinds them to the needs of others. These individuals often disregard the well-being of their fellow humans in their relentless quest for accumulation. Their greed creates a divide, where they view people not as individuals with intrinsic worth, but as means to an end. This mindset leads to exploitation, manipulation, and a lack of empathy, as they prioritize their own gain above all else. The damage caused by greed extends beyond personal corruption. It erodes the fabric of society, fostering inequality, injustice, and resentment. When the pursuit of wealth becomes the dominant force, ethical considerations are often cast aside. The rich become richer, while the poor are left to struggle, creating a chasm that tears communities apart. This societal imbalance breeds discontent and undermines the trust and cooperation needed for a harmonious existence. To counteract the corrosive effects of greed, we must cultivate a mindset that values contentment and gratitude. By recognizing the sufficiency of what we already possess, we can resist the constant pressure to acquire more. This shift in perspective allows us to focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our personal growth, and our contributions to the greater good. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also foster a more equitable and compassionate society. Number 8. The envious. Envy is a destructive force that breeds resentment and strife, corroding the soul and distorting one's perception of others. This toxic emotion can lead to unnecessary conflicts, creating rifts where there should be harmony. It's a feeling that arises from comparing oneself to others, coveting their successes and feeling diminished by their achievements. Such feelings can warp one's sense of self-worth, leading to a downward spiral of negativity and bitterness. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, offered profound wisdom on dealing with envy. He stated, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This advice underscores the importance of maintaining one's integrity and values, even in the face of those who may harbor ill will or jealousy. Instead of succumbing to the same negative emotions that drive others, it is far more powerful to rise above and remain true to oneself. This approach not only preserves one's peace of mind, but also serves as a silent yet potent form of retribution. Respecting those who find contentment in their own journey is crucial. Such individuals often exude a quiet confidence and inner peace that can be inspiring. They do not measure their worth by the yardstick of others' successes or failures. Instead, they are focused on their own paths, understanding that true happiness and fulfillment come from within. By recognizing and respecting these individuals, we can learn to cultivate a similar mindset, one that values personal growth and self-satisfaction over external validation. On the other hand, it is wise to be cautious of those poisoned by jealousy. These individuals may disguise their envy with feigned kindness or false camaraderie, but their underlying resentment can lead to betrayal and conflict. It is essential to discern the true intentions of those around us, choosing to surround ourselves with people who genuinely support and uplift us, rather than those who secretly wish for our downfall. Trust should be reserved for those who have proven their loyalty and goodwill. In navigating relationships and interactions, the Stoic approach emphasizes self-control and fortitude. By not allowing envy to take root in our own hearts, we can maintain clarity and focus on what truly matters. This involves practicing gratitude for our own blessings and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude helps to shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance, reducing the likelihood of feeling envious of others. Moreover, understanding that everyone has their unique journey can foster a sense of compassion and empathy. We all face different challenges and triumphs, and comparing our paths to others is often an exercise in futility. By embracing our own journey with all its ups and downs, we can find a deeper sense of satisfaction and avoid the pitfalls of envy. This self-awareness and acceptance are key components of a resilient and contented life. Number 9. The dishonest. Honesty forms the bedrock of any meaningful relationship. Without it, trust crumbles, and the bond between individuals deteriorates. The Stoics, as recorded by Diogenes Laertius, esteemed truth above all other virtues. They believed that a life grounded in truth is the foundation of a virtuous and fulfilling existence. To them, living dishonestly was akin to living in perpetual darkness, where one's soul is constantly at war with itself. Deceitful people who twist facts and manipulate reality are unworthy of your trust. Their actions create a web of lies that entraps not only their victims, but ultimately themselves. They distort the truth to serve their own ends, often leading to harm and confusion. When you encounter such individuals, remember that their dishonesty is a reflection of their inner turmoil and lack of moral fortitude. The impact of dishonesty extends beyond the immediate consequences of a lie. It erodes the very fabric of relationships, sowing seeds of doubt and mistrust. Once trust is broken, it is incredibly difficult to rebuild. The Stoics taught that maintaining one's integrity, even in the face of adversity, is paramount. By upholding the truth, you foster an environment of mutual respect and reliability. In your own life, hold fast to truth and integrity. These principles will guide you through difficult times and help you navigate the complexities of human interactions. Embracing honesty allows you to live authentically and build relationships founded on genuine trust and respect. It empowers you to face challenges with a clear conscience, knowing that you have acted honorably. Seek out those who value truth as you do. Surrounding yourself with honest individuals creates a supportive network that encourages personal growth and moral development. Such relationships are characterized by open communication, mutual understanding, and unwavering trust. Together, you can face the world's uncertainties with confidence and resilience. When you prioritize honesty, you set a standard for others to follow. Your commitment to truth becomes a beacon of integrity in a world often clouded by deception. By living according to Stoic principles, you not only improve your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. Your actions can influence those around you to strive for greater honesty and ethical behavior. Ultimately, honesty is not just about avoiding deceit. It is about embodying a way of life that is transparent, sincere, and virtuous. The Stoics believe that truth is intrinsic to our nature and essential for a harmonious existence. By adhering to this timeless wisdom, you cultivate a life of authenticity and strength, fostering relationships that are true and enduring. Number 10. The unreliable. Dependability is more than just a trait. It is a mark of respect and integrity. In our complex web of relationships and interactions, being dependable forms the foundation of trust and mutual respect. When we commit to something, we are not just making a promise. We are forging a bond that others will rely on. This bond, when honored, strengthens our character and the fabric of our community. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this principle with his words, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This profound statement emphasizes the importance of aligning our actions with our declared intentions. It calls for a deep self-reflection on who we want to be and a steadfast commitment to take actions that reflect that identity. This alignment is crucial because it forms the bedrock of reliability. When we encounter individuals who fail to uphold their commitments, it is not just a personal disappointment. It undermines the trust that is vital for any relationship. Unreliability breeds uncertainty and chaos, eroding the confidence that others place in us. It is a silent yet potent disruptor of harmony and cooperation. By contrast, reliability is a beacon of stability in a world often characterized by unpredictability. To value reliability in others, we must first embody it ourselves. Being reliable means more than just showing up. It means being present, engaged, and committed. It means that others can count on us no matter the circumstances. This is not an easy task, as life often throws unexpected challenges our way. However, it is in these moments of adversity that our true character is revealed. A reliable person is a pillar in their community, offering a sense of security and trust. They are the ones others turn to in times of need, knowing that their word is their bond. This creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to adopt similar principles of dependability and integrity. In this way, reliability becomes a cornerstone of a resilient and trustworthy community. Furthermore, being reliable is a form of respect towards others and ourselves. It demonstrates that we value our commitments and the people we make them to. It reflects a disciplined mind and a strong moral compass, guiding us to act consistently and honorably. This respect is reciprocated, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections. In conclusion, let us strive to be pillars of reliability. Let us value and uphold our commitments, knowing that our actions define our character and influence the trust others place in us. By doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to a more dependable and harmonious world. In these dark and reflective moments, we find a rare and profound clarity. The teachings of Stoicism guide us, not to withdraw from the world, but to navigate it with wisdom and integrity. This ancient philosophy illuminates the path through life's chaos, showing us how to interact with others while maintaining our core values. By identifying those unworthy of our trust and respect, we shield ourselves from the corrosive influence of destructive emotions, ensuring that we do not falter in our pursuit of a virtuous life. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-awareness and the power of discernment. It urges us to recognize and distance ourselves from those who seek to manipulate or deceive. This is not an act of cowardice, but one of strength. It requires immense fortitude to uphold our principles in the face of adversity. By doing so, we protect our inner peace and maintain our integrity, allowing us to live authentically and with purpose. As we journey through life, we must remember the core tenets of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as our compass, guiding us through the tumultuous seas of human interaction. They remind us to act with prudence, to stand firm in our convictions, and to treat others with fairness and respect. In doing so, we cultivate an environment where our true selves can flourish, free from the chains of deceit and negativity. Let these lessons sink deep into your soul. They are not mere words, but a call to action, an inner revolution. Embracing Stoicism means committing to a path of continuous growth and self-improvement. It demands that we confront our weaknesses, acknowledge our flaws, and strive relentlessly to become better individuals. This is a lifelong journey, one that requires unwavering dedication and a steadfast heart. As we walk this path, remember, we are Stoics. We are unyielding in the face of adversity. We rise above deception, manipulation, and betrayal. Our strength lies in our ability to remain calm and composed, even when the world around us is in turmoil. We do not allow external circumstances to dictate our actions or our emotions. Instead, we rely on our inner strength and wisdom to guide us. We are the masters of our fate and the guardians of our soul. Each decision we make, each action we take shapes our destiny. By adhering to the principles of Stoicism, we ensure that our choices are guided by reason and virtue. This empowers us to live a life of meaning and fulfillment, one where we can look back with pride and forward with hope. In the end, the teachings of Stoicism remind us that true strength comes from within. It is our ability to discern, to choose wisely, and to remain steadfast in our principles that defines us. By embracing these lessons and living them every day, we fortify ourselves against the trials of life and become the best version of ourselves.